Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. If you're new to my channel, I am a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Now today in this video, guys, this is going to be a little bit of a method that y'all can use while using the law of assumption, because I do this for myself, I do it for others, all that jazz, because y'all know upside down, left and right, that talking to yourself like you would talk to your best friend is the best way to go, because you are your own best friend. Not literally speaking, but I'm just talking about the fact that you should be talking to yourself like you would be talking to your bestie if she had just gotten her heart broken. If she had just gotten her heart broken, what are you going to be doing? You're going to be telling her that she's the baddest bitch, that she deserves better than that man, that things are only looking up from here. You know, all the beautiful things that you would literally be telling your bestie, you should be telling to yourself as well, because you are your own best friend in the way that you are literally the best thing that's ever happened to you, and you must be taking care of the way that you speak to yourself, because the way that you speak to yourself says a lot about you, and it says a lot about the way that you perceive yourself. You feel me? You always want to be perceiving yourself as if you are the best, because you absolutely are. You have to see yourself as if you are the bestest person on this earth, because you absolutely are. That you're the most gorgeous, the most generous, the best, whatever it is, but you are simply the best person within your own life because you said so, and that's it. Literally because you said so, and that's it. Well then, anyway guys, let's get to talking about this right now, because I want to tell y'all about it, especially because I do it for myself. It really does help out a lot to speak to yourself like you would talk to your best friend. Makes you feel a lot more empowered and makes you feel really good about yourself, because you are literally hyping yourself up to the fact that you are perfection, bitch. And yes, you are. Just like you would comment under your bestie's photo, slay, bitch. Yeah, slay to yourself, because you are that bitch. Well then, anyway, talking to yourself like you would talk to your best friend is all about knowing that you are the best person within your reality. Upside down, left and right, I don't give a fuck who else there is in your reality. You can have all these people in your life that you absolutely love more than anything in this world, but I promise you, you will always come first. You will always be number one. You will always be the best thing within your own reality, for the simple reason that you are you. You have to take care of you before anybody else. I'm sorry, I genuinely believe that. No matter what it is, no matter who it is, I never believe in putting somebody else before yourself when it comes to taking care of yourself, when it comes to doing the right thing for yourself, like whatever it is. Everybody fends for themselves, not because they are selfish, but because they are the most important person within the universe, and that's literally the case for everybody. It goes for every single fucking buddy. Even if you think that you put somebody else before you, you have to realize that your feelings, your life, your everything is the most important thing to you, as opposed to putting other people before yourself, because these people are not the ones who have to wake up inside of you every day. Whoa, that's what she said. Y'all know what I mean though. Like, you wake up within yourself every single day because you have to go look in the mirror and talk to yourself. You have your own thoughts. You speak to yourself every day. You make decisions for yourself first before anybody else, because you're you. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're not looking out for anybody else. Not to say that you're selfish or anything like that, because you're not, but y'all know what I mean. We just look for ourselves first because we are us. We are us. You feel me? Even my best friend isn't gonna wake up and have her thoughts for me. I'm gonna wake up and have my thoughts for me, because I am me, okay? So now that I got that out the way to tell y'all that you are you, and you, upon being you, are the most important person within your life, this is when you start to talk to yourself like you are your own best friend, okay? You have to look at yourself in the mirror every day and tell yourself that you are the baddest bitch that you've ever seen, that you are the most important person that you've ever seen. You are the one who's in control of your reality. There's no way that you can fail, because there absolutely is no way that you could fail unless you say that there is, and that's it. So upon you knowing this, upon you knowing the fact that you are the one who makes every decision for yourself, that you have to empower yourself every day, this is when you get up and you actually do it for yourself, okay? You can repost as many quotes as you want on Instagram talking about, I love myself more than anybody, I'm the best person, but if you're not actually telling yourself this, what the fuck is it good for? You could be telling the entire world, yeah, I love myself, I'm the best. Okay, you're telling the world that, but do you actually believe that? Like, do you actually believe that you're the best? If you don't actually believe it, you need to take a step back and start talking to yourself like you would be talking to your bestie if she just got her heart broken by that dusty ass boy, because you do not want to see her suffering, so you shouldn't see yourself suffer either. Just like you would want to protect your bestie, you gotta protect yourself too, bitch. You love your best friend more than anything, you love yourself too, bitch. You are number one within this reality. You're the one who's in control. You're the one who comes first before anybody or anything else. When you wake up, you look in the mirror and you remind yourself of how beautiful you are, how funny you are, how generous you are, how everybody loves you, how confident you are, how funny you are, whatever it is that you want to empower within yourself, that you want to put out into the universe to tell everybody and their mama that I'm the best in this way. Tell yourself that you already are it by looking in the mirror, looking yourself in the eyes, and telling yourself it for a fact, because it is the truth. If your best friend was heartbroken, I know upside down, left and right, you would be hyping the fuck up out of her. You would be telling her,
babe, you're so much better than that. You can do this shit. Fuck that man. It doesn't matter. You are the best thing that's ever happened to this world. You know that you are. Know it for yourself. Do not let anyone ever make you feel any other type of way.
Okay, y'all see that energy? Y'all see how you hype your bestie up no matter what it is, no matter what she's doing, whether it's an accomplishment, whether it's a failure, whatever it is, bruh. You are always there to hype her up though, because you always want to make her feel good. You feel me? And even if it's a boy, whatever, you know, I'm just saying her because my bestie's a girl. But all I'm saying is that you're gonna be talking to that boo like you want her to know that she's the baddest bitch, because why wouldn't she know that? You know, just like you would want your bestie to know that she is the most beautiful person that you've ever seen. You should be telling yourself the exact same thing. There is no reason as to why you have to be separating yourself to being like, you're the best, but I don't really think I am. Okay, why? Like, why would you even do that to yourself in the first place? Does it really matter that much for you to be separating yourself into a place of being this way, of thinking from this way, of thinking that you're not the best for yourself? Like, would you really want to do that to yourself if you know that you are the best? You have to walk out that house like you're walking into a fucking fashion show, okay? Because you're the baddest bitch. You have to hype yourself up within everything that you're doing, just like everything that you want to say to your best friend. When she doesn't realize that she's being so adorable and you just think to yourself, she's so adorable, say it to yourself. Tell yourself that you are so adorable, that you're the best, that she's so incredible, she's so beautiful. Wait, she's me. Okay, then right then and there, you are implementing the fact that you are everything plus more because you said so, and that's it. Reminding yourself that you are the most powerful person, because if your bestie got screwed over, you're gonna be telling her that. You're gonna be telling her that she's empowered, those people don't deserve her, that she could do so much better, that there's no reason as to why she should be crying, that they don't even deserve her tears. Same energy to keep for yourself. You feel hurt, you're gonna be telling yourself, I don't give a fuck, no one can hurt me, I am literally invincible, no one and nothing can hurt me. Boom, right then and there, you're completely right. You're reminding yourself of the power that you have, just like you would be telling your bestie if that thing happened to her. It's all about reminding yourself of the fact that you are your own best friend, because you're the one who has to walk with you, you're the one who has to sleep with you, you're the one who has to eat with you, you're the one who has to do everything with you. That's why you have to be looking at yourself from this perspective, because if you're looking at yourself from anything other than the most high, you're gonna be looking at yourself as someone who's below, as someone who doesn't really deserve to be hyped up. You know, you think to yourself,
I don't really want to talk to myself that way because it feels weird. Like, I'm not really that bitch. I don't really feel like I'm that bitch.
Okay, you don't have to feel it, you don't have to know it, you don't even have to believe it. You just have to say it to yourself so that you can end up feeling better about yourself as you're saying this to yourself. Because yeah, maybe even your bestie doesn't believe you. You could be telling your bestie, don't cry over that man, fuck that man, who cares what he thinks, blah blah blah. And yeah, she might not believe you. Truthfully speaking, she might be like, I don't know, I'm really upset about this, I can't stop crying about it, whatever it is, right? But at the end of the day, her hearing you say that alone does help. Even if she might act like it doesn't help her, or that she doesn't feel better from what you're saying, or even that she might feel just a little bit better from what you're saying, the whole point here is that she is picking up on it. Even if she's not consciously picking up on it, her subconscious is taking it up. Her subconscious is like, oh, she thinks I'm amazing, she thinks I'm beautiful, she thinks I'm incredible. Maybe I am incredible, maybe I am all those things that she's saying. Okay, then right then and there, you're implementing it to her, you're implementing it to yourself as well, because why wouldn't you want to be hyping yourself up to the most high? Because you are the most high. You're literally up here. You're all the way up here because you said that you are, and that's it. Speaking to yourself like you're not the best is a huge mistake, and I'm gonna tell you right now that the reason for that is because if you're not feeding yourself with the most positive words and the most positive affirmations and the most positive energy for you to pick up on and to carry throughout your life, then what's the point of it all? Like, literally, what's the point of it all? If you're not hyping yourself up to being the best and baddest bitch because you know that you are, why are you here? Like, what's it all for? What's it all fucking for? You're wasting your time by telling yourself that you're not the best. You're wasting your time by focusing on your insecurities. You're doing the most to hurt yourself as opposed to helping yourself, which is why you should be applying the pressure to make yourself to feel the most best about yourself, because you're meant to be feeling nothing less than best at all times. If your bestie's sad, you're gonna hype her up. Hype yourself up if you're sad. Hype yourself up regardless. Just like when she walks out that house and you're like, oh my god, girl, you look so fucking good. Tell yourself the same fucking thing. Look yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I look so good. Every time you walk out the door, think to yourself, I look so good. I look so amazing. Everybody thinks I look so good and amazing, just like I think that my best friend does. Same fucking energy. Same energy. That is the energy to hold and maintain throughout your life, because that is the energy that's gonna make you feel the best about yourself. No matter what it is, you're only meant to feel better and better and better and better about yourself, because feeling the best about yourself is what makes you feel so good within every day, knowing that you have the shit in the bag, that you have nothing to worry about, that you're empowered, that you're strong, whatever it is, but you know that you have it, that you maintain it, and that you are the energy that you want to be, which is powerful, which is strong, which is knowing that you are the best, because you are, because you absolutely are. Why should you sit here and stress yourself out because you feel like you look bad today, because you're not sure if that person likes you, because you're not sure if you're the best? It doesn't matter if you know it or not. Just tell yourself that you are, and I promise you, you will feel that energy grow and grow and grow, and you will end up feeling like the baddest bitch because you keep telling yourself that you are. Just like even if your best friend doesn't believe you initially, if you keep telling her that she's the baddest bitch, I promise you, she's gonna be thinking to herself, I guess I am the baddest bitch. She really does think I'm the baddest bitch. Okay, then maybe I'm the baddest bitch. You feel me? Like, it's gonna flatter her just like it would flatter yourself for you to talk to yourself like you are that bitch. Because I know each and every single day when you talk to yourself like you are the most confident person, maybe you don't believe it initially, but you do flatter yourself. Like, you feel like you're good in a way that you're like, okay, maybe I am the baddest bitch. You feel me? And yes, you are. Why shouldn't you know that for yourself? Why shouldn't you be repeating that to yourself if you know that you want to be feeling that each and every single day? You know that you're meant to be feeling this way anyway. You know that you're meant to be here mentally speaking. You know that you're the best, truthfully speaking, because you said so and that's it. So don't make it harder for yourself than it has to be by talking so lowly to yourself if you know that you are the most valued person within your reality, because you absolutely are. Even if you don't know it for yourself, like if you're unsure and you've experienced a lot of insecurities within your life, I promise you that flipping the script and speaking to yourself in a different manner as opposed to the way that you've been speaking to yourself your entire life, in a shitty way, in an insecure way, or whatever it is, making yourself feel worse about yourself, that if you start talking to yourself with confidence, with knowing that you are the baddest, with telling yourself that you are the baddest, that you will start to feel that way about yourself as opposed to feeling so shitty about yourself. If you love your best friend as much as you do, you need to speak to yourself like you would be speaking to her, because if you value her that much, you should be valuing yourself just as much, if not more. Dead ass, okay? You love your best friend more than anything in this world, and so should you. You should love yourself more than anything in this world, enough to say that each and every single day your immediate thoughts are, I'm that bitch, I'm so confident, I'm the best, because you are, because you absolutely are. Just like you would tell your best friend when she wakes up, I love you, I love your existence, I'm so happy for you, all that stuff. Just like you would be telling her that, tell yourself the exact same thing. And don't think that it's corny, okay? That's a whole other thing that plays a role here, is that a lot of people think that talking to themselves in this way is a corny thing to do. They think that it's silly, I don't really feel it, I don't really know if I should be talking to myself that way. Yes, the fuck you should. Why shouldn't you be? Why shouldn't you be talking to yourself like you're the best? You feel me? It's not a corny thing to hype yourself up. It's not a corny thing to tell yourself that you're the best, because if you don't feel corny telling your best friend that she's the best, why should you feel corny telling yourself that you are? Do you understand? There is no separation between you telling your best friend that she's the best and you telling yourself that you're the best. The only thing that makes it different is your perspective of saying,
oh, but it's her, like she is the best.
And,
oh, but it's me, you know, like I don't really know if I'm the best.
That is the only difference in perspective in saying that one thing is cornier than the other. No, it's not corny at all. Speaking to yourself like you would your best friend only means that you love yourself just as much. Only means that you love yourself enough to hype yourself up to that point because you know that you are that powerful. It only means that you genuinely are looking out for yourself because you want the best for yourself, just like you want the best for your best friend, okay? Your best friend wants the best for you. I'm sure you've heard it yourself. If you're not hyping your best friend up, I'm sure that bitch is hyping you up. I'm sure she's telling you that you're the best, that you're wonderful, that you're beautiful, whatever it is. I'm sure she's telling you it all though. Telling you it all because she wants you to feel good about yourself. So in the exact same way that you're picking up all these compliments from her, you gotta feed yourself the compliments too. Don't rely on her to be telling you that you're the baddest bitch, just like she shouldn't be relying on you to tell her that she's the baddest bitch. Rely on yourself to remind yourself that you are the baddest. Meanwhile, putting out the energy that you know that you are, that you're hyping your bestie up because she is too, and that we both are together because we're both bad bitches together, because we know that we are. And no, this is not about connecting with your best friend. This is all about speaking to yourself like you would talk to your beautiful, wonderful, most respected best friend in the world, because you love her that much, just like you love yourself. Because your best friend wants the best for you, you should want the best for yourself. And this is exactly why. The same way that you perceive your best friend to being, the same way that you love her, that you cherish her, that you want the best for her, that you want her to feel good about herself each and every single day, is the same way that you should be feeling about yourself. Because everything that you want for her, she wants for you too, and you should want for yourself as well, okay? It's all about recycling that positive energy. It doesn't just go one way. I'm not just giving it to her. She's giving it back to me, but not even just that. I feel it for myself. She's the baddest bitch, I'm the baddest bitch. She's the best person I've ever known, I'm the best person I've ever known. She's the funniest, I'm the fucking funniest too. You feel me? We're in this together as a pair. It's not something where I'm just telling her that she is and I don't feel it for myself. No, I'm telling her that she is and I am too. Because that's how you should be speaking to yourself each and every single day, no matter what the case is, no matter what goes through your head, no matter what you think about, it does not matter. Cherish yourself first, because you are the number one most important person within your reality, because you are the one who's going to be taking care of you for the rest of your life before anybody else. What I'm trying to say is that you cannot depend on everyone to make you feel good about yourself when you should be making yourself feel the best in the first place because you are the best. If you're telling yourself that you're the best, you will always feel like you're the best. So speak to yourself like you would speak to your cherished and loved best friend, because you are your own best friend that you've ever needed and loved within your life, and that you should be respecting and loving to the most within this reality, because you deserve nothing less than best for yourself, because you are the fucking best, and that's it. Know it for yourself because it's the truth, and take this on with you to say that you will be speaking yourself like you would be speaking your best friend from here on out, because you are the best friend that you want and need within your reality, because you are the fucking best, and that's it, my love. That's literally it. It is as simple as that. Switch the perspective, and I promise you, you will never feel anything less than best about yourself because you're speaking yourself in this way. Promise y'all that, upside down, left and right. I do it for myself. If it works for me, it definitely will work for you too, and that's it. Alright y'all, that's basically it for my video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I intend that this video helps to the best of its ability, and I know that it did, because guys, listen up. Speaking to yourself like you would speak to your best friend is all about just reversing the cherishing energy, the loving energy, the kind energy that you're giving out, and just putting it back onto you. It's not to say that you have to stop hyping up your best friend, because you feel me, your best friend is the baddest bitch, especially if you believe that she is. She absolutely is. But the whole case here is that you have to be reversing that hoe to say that you are as well, that you're the best too, that you're number one too, that you can have this shit too, because you do, because you can, because you have it right now, because you said so, and that's it. If you're not cherishing yourself first, then what are you doing? If you're not loving yourself first, then what are you doing? If you're not hyping yourself up first, then what are you doing? You're wasting your fucking time. You're giving out all this loving energy to the world as opposed to giving it back to yourself, because you think that everyone around you deserves it, but you don't. Why shouldn't you deserve it first? You are number one for a reason. You are literally the best for a reason. You were destined and made to be the main character within your reality, to take advantage of your life for the sole purpose that you're meant to be taking control over your reality and hyping yourself up and knowing that you are the most confident person. It's not to be giving your power away to everybody else because, oh, you have all this loving energy inside of you, so let me just give it away for free. No, bitch. Give it away, but give it back to yourself too. Stop giving it out without sparing any for yourself, because you need to know it too. You have to know that you are. You have to know that you're the best, and if you don't know it, then you gotta hype yourself up to it. Remind yourself each and every single day. Speak to yourself as confidently as possible. Speak to yourself like you would your best friend, because your best friend would want that from you, just like she wants you to feel good about yourself. In the exact same way that she's telling you that you are everything plus more, you have to know it too. You have to remind yourself of this, and that's how I do it for myself as well. Just like your best friend would tell you, you're so funny, you're so beautiful, I love you so much, my love. That's the same way you should be talking to yourself, because you are the best. You love yourself the most. You're number one for a reason. You got this shit in the bag. I do the same thing for myself. I hype my best friend up. I love my fucking best friend. I love her more than anything in this world. I tell her that she's the best, that she's beautiful, that she's just literally everything that I want and need plus more. But the thing is that I don't give this energy out to her and then tell myself that I don't deserve any for myself. I tell her that while knowing that I am as well. I know that I'm the best. I know that I'm cherished. I know that I'm loved for myself, because I said that for myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? Spread the energy, spread the love, give it all out, give it all away, but make sure that you have more than enough for yourself to have as well, because you deserve that for yourself as well. You should not be making yourself feel worse about yourself because you feel like you don't deserve it. Now, in what world would you not deserve to be feeling like you're the baddest bitch? Tell me, in what fucking universe? In no universe. Because in every universe in which you exist in, which are millions of dimensions out here that we can't even see, in which you already exist in each and every single dimension that you're living in, you have the best. You are the best. You are in control. You're literally the one who makes it all happen. So if you know that you got all this shit in the bag, then why wouldn't you be allowing yourself to be making yourself out to be that person for yourself, as opposed to putting yourself so down because you don't know, because you're unsure, because this, that. I don't care what it is. I promise you, I really don't give a fuck about what it is. If you're not hyping yourself up, then what are you doing? If you're not talking to yourself like you would your bestie, then what are you doing? Stop wasting your time. Flip the script. Talk to yourself like you would your best friend, because your best friend wants that for you just like you want that for her. I'm telling y'all this right now for a fact, because it is the truth. Allow yourself to be as cherished as you want to be within yourself, meanwhile knowing that all that cherishing energy that you're giving her is going to be put back right onto you, because you deserve nothing less than best, because you deserve to feel like you're the baddest, because you are the fucking baddest, and all you're doing is just telling yourself that you are, not keeping yourself away from that energy, just invoking yourself into it, fulfilling yourself up with it, just knowing that you are, because you absolutely are, and that's it. No more stressing out, no more insecurity, no more putting yourself down, no more leaving yourself out. Speak to yourself like you would your best friend and watch your life change for the better, because I've done it myself. I'm doing it right now. I do it every fucking day, and I'm telling y'all right now, I really do see the difference. I feel it upside down, left and right each and every single day, and life only gets better from here because I said so, and that's it. I feel the best about myself because I speak to myself like I I would my best friend. And so should you, and so you will, because I said so, and that's it. All right, my love, perfect. So do it for yourself and watch your life change to become even better than it already is, because you said so, and that's it. All right, y'all, I will see y'all this Monday for another video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. God bless y'all. Please take care, everybody. And if you are not talking to yourself like you would your best friend, then what are you doing? Why are you wasting your time sitting here allowing yourself to feel worse about yourself because you feel like you don't deserve to give yourself the energy that you've been giving out to all of these people, including your best friend, the one that you love so fucking much, just in the way that you should be loving yourself as well. You carry your soul in your body for a reason. It's because you were destined to be taking care of that soul. Take care of yourself by telling yourself that you are the best. Take care of yourself by hyping yourself up. Take care of yourself by speaking to yourself like you would be speaking to your loved one, because you loved your loved one so much, and so you love yourself just as much because you are your own loved one. You're number one for a reason. Take care of that. Hype yourself up to it. Know that it's the truth, because it absolutely is, simply because you said so, and that's it. Love yourself in this way, and I promise you, you will feel it for eternity, simply because I said so, and that's it. Bye. Now, why wouldn't we be making this bestie vibes, but for ourselves as well? If we got bestie vibes out here, bestie vibes, bestie vibes, bestie vibes, all that shit, telling your bestie that she is the best, that she is a vibe, why shouldn't you be telling yourself that you're the same? Because you literally are. You're number one for a reason, because you gotta take care of that shit, because you gotta remind yourself that you are, because you gotta empower yourself to knowing that this is the truth for eternity, because it is. If you're not the best, then what the fuck else would you be? If you're telling your bestie that she's the best, why wouldn't you be the best as well? Empower being the best while giving that energy out, but returning it back to you, because it all stems back around. All that love that you've been giving out, it comes back to you because it's already inside of you. Just take control of it. Allow yourself to be invoked by it so that you can feel it all the way up to your core, baby girl, because you're the best for a reason. Talk to yourself like you would your best friend, because your best friend would really appreciate if you loved yourself just as much as she loves you. I promise you guys, like literally show her this video right now and she's gonna say, yeah, I definitely want you to love yourself as much as I love you. Okay then, so you're gonna grant her that wish by telling yourself that you're nothing less than best, because you absolutely are the best, simply because you said so, and that's it. Know it for yourself, my love. It really is that simple. The fuck? Empower yourself. I promise you, you will never see yourself any other type of way ever again.